King, are you there?
Good afternoon. Yes, sir, Your Honor, I'm here.
All right. Let's go ahead and get started. We're on the record in 23 CCR 232661, State of Texas versus Frederick Gordon. Mr. King, we're here for a status conference. Why don't you give me an update?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. I spoke with the prosecutor. We're having issues regarding the stop. Prosecutor and I are debating whether or not a motion to suppress will be successful or not, and they're contending to see whether or not they can make it. And we're still discussing the matter. We was hoping to have it resolved, but we haven't reached the resolution yet. And so we're trying to get it done before the trial setting.
All right. Well, your trial setting's coming up. June 13th is pretrial conference, and trial date is June 25th.
Right. We're still ready to go, Your Honor, if that becomes the case.
All right. Very good. Thank you for the update, Mr. King. You and your client are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bye-bye.
Judge, the only ones I see that have attorney and client in waiting room is number 8 and 9.
Bring them in. Start with 8. Well, 8 and 9. Mr. Kovac, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
All right. Are you parked?
I am.
Okay. All right. We're on the record in 23 CCR 233627 and 21 CCR 22407, State of Texas versus Timothy Taft. Let me get an update on the case.
Yes, sir. I spoke with Gavin this morning. We've got a new offer that I need to convey to my client. Reviewed everything and have all the discoveries. Just need a little bit more time to speak with my client and see where we're going.
Okay. Well, trial date's coming up. Pre-trial on June 13th with trial on June 25th.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Try to get it resolved before then.
Yes, Your Honor.
You can. All right. Thank you. You and your client are free to go.
Thank you.
Sarah Moore and Vincent Tang.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon.
On the case,
Hold on. We're on the record in 22 CCR 226587, State of Texas versus Sarah Moore. All right, go ahead, Mr. Tang. Give me an update.
Yes, Judge. So the prosecutor has made an plea offer. We're currently considering it, and most likely we will be accepting the plea offer, Judge. If we can set this for a plea for our next setting.
We can set it for 1 second. Sarah,
Yes.
give me a plea date.
I'm sorry?
2/20 at 9 a.m.
What was that date?
2/20 at 9 a.m.
Does that work for you, Mr. Tang?
Does that work for you? That's a Tuesday morning.
That would be fine.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Set for a plea on February 20th at 9 a.m. then.
Great, Judge. Thank you so much.
Y'all free to go. Thank you.
God bless.
Cox, is your client with you?
Well, I sent him the stuff earlier today. I mean, I'm at home. He's not here in my house, but I did send him the link earlier.
He is not present. You want to contact him?
Yeah, I'll try to email him again. Email
right.
him.
I'm going to put you back in the waiting room.
Okay.
Mr. Patel, if you'd please start your video. There we go. All right,
Good
Mr.
afternoon,
Reddy.
Your Honor.
Good afternoon. We're on the record in 23 CC 232040, State of Texas versus Nizar Patel. If you go ahead and give me an update on the case.
So, Judge, I have sent a pretrial diversion mitigation package to Mr. O'Brien as well as to Xavier Alfaro. I should have sent it a little while ago, but I did send it to them, so they should have it. And I'm waiting for them to look at it and respond back.
Mr. O'Brien.
Yes, Judge, I just received the packet. I will have to look over and discuss it with Mr. Alfaro.
All right, trial date is fast approaching. We have pretrial on 4/25 and trial on May 14th.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Let's see if we can't get this resolved before then, or at least some sort of understanding of where the packet's headed.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right,
Yes,
Well,
Judge.
thank you for the update. Ms. Reddy, you and your client are free to go.
thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused, sir?
Yes, you may. Mr. Gonzalez, if you turn your video on and unmute yourself, please. Mr. Gonzalez, if you would unmute yourself and turn your video on, please. Mr. Gonzalez, if you would unmute yourself and turn your video on, please. If I can't get you to turn your video on, I'm going to move on to the next case.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, let's disconnect the other. There we go.
Okay.
All right. We're on the record in 21 CCR 221741, State of Texas versus Daniel Guido. Mr. Gonzalez, if you'd give the court a status update.
Where we are right now, Judge, I checked with the prosecutor earlier today. I did not have any discovery yet. We discussed getting discovery. He's going to send me a discovery later today. And we discussed a possible plea bargain, which I'm going to discuss with Mr. Guido once I speak to the prosecutor one more time.
Okay. You've got a hearing on April 26th.
That's correct.
You've got a little time to get things figured out.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe I'll be excused?
You and your client are free to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
May I leave?
You may leave. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Norman, you are covering for Jody Saylor.
Yes, Judge.
Jacoby Campbell is not present.
And he won't be, Judge, because he's in custody in Harris County.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get to that one after we deal with Mr. Mouton first.
Okay.
All right, we're on the record in 22 CCR 230945 and 950, State of Texas versus Stephen Mouton. Ms. Norman, if you give me a status update.
Yes, Judge. A PTI packet has been submitted to Ms. Chapa, and her deputy chief, Johnny Wynn, is in the process of reviewing it. I've requested an additional 911 call as well, but other than that, we are proceeding and just waiting for the results of the review of the PTI packet.
Okay. Let's see here. When's your next court date?
I believe it's in June, Judge.
June 13th for pretrial.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Well, if it's not resolved before then, I'll see y'all then.
Sounds good.
In that case, Mr. Mouton, you're free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
And it looks like on Campbell, his bonding company has filed a surety to surrender. I'm gonna go ahead and grant it and sign off on it,
Yeah, I saw that last night.
although they didn't ask for a capias.
Well, we probably need to issue one and put a hold on him so he comes here. I don't know how long he's going to be in Harris. He's got I think it's an ag assault that he's in custody on.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off on this. And I'll issue a capias as well. All right, you're free to go.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
All right, we're on the record in 23 CCR 232842, State of Texas versus Elias Ramirez III. Mr. Garrett, if you'd give me a status update on the case.
Yes, Judge. So everything that was supposed to be submitted was submitted to the DA's office yesterday. So we're just waiting for a response on the packet that was submitted.
Okay. Pre-trial is June 13th. Hopefully
Yes, sir.
everything's resolved before then.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for the update. You and your client are free to go.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
He's on, supposedly. My secretary said he's on.
Sarah?
I don't know if he's under a different name. Is Mansoor?
No, there's nobody left in the waiting room. You were the absolute last person there. Why don't you tell them do this? Log off and log back on. Sometimes that corrects the issue.
Okay. Log off and log back on.
While we're waiting, State, what did anything happen with Williams?
Judge, I did have communication with the defense attorney today. Without getting into the content of it, they didn't mention anything about not being able to appear or anything regarding their client's appearance.
Well, they're not present. Do I have a motion?
State moves for bond forfeiture, Judge.
Jacob, if you would call the name Malkia Williams.
Yes, the attorney came in person, said he was going to step out and get on Zoom on his iPad.
How long ago was that?
Had to be at least 5 minutes ago. You want me to check in the hallway to see if he's out there?
Yeah, please, yeah.
I just talked to him. I asked him to get, he said he was in a waiting room. I asked him to get off and get back on.
Judge, he is not in the hallway, and I did go ahead and call the defendant's name 3 times at 2:54. But he is not in the hallway, and nobody's answering up for him on the radio.
All right, we'll come back to that.
Sure.
254?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Hello?
That's him.
Second, we're on the
Okay.
record in 23 CCR 232709, State of Texas versus Mansour Ujamobi. Mr. Cox, if you would give the court an update.
Yes, Judge, I provided several documents in a packet to the prosecutor, Ms. Joppa, recently. She was asking for one more item, which I've inquired to my secretary, and I inquired to my client. He should be getting that to me today. We're asking for a different offer than what she's making. I think she'll have an answer for us probably within a week or so.
All right. Pre-trial is June 13th, trial on June 25th. Hopefully, you'll have a resolve before then.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the update. You and your client are free to go.
Thank you.
All right, let's get back to Williams. Do you want to proceed with the bond forfeiture?
Yes, Judge, I mean, I know he said he wanted to try to log on via his iPad, but he's not here and he's no longer in the hallway.
Spoke too soon. The defendant just
Oh.
showed up.
There we go.
Miss Williams, we're waiting on your attorney.
Yes, sir.
We're waiting on your attorney to appear.
Okay. Yes, sir.
We'll give him a few minutes.
Hello?
Mr. James, if you just turn your video on.
Got it. Well, I had it here for a second. Okay, there it is.
All
Good
right.
afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. All right, we're on the record in 23 CCR 232654, State of Texas versus Malkia Williams. Mr. James, if you just give the court an update on the case.
Judge, we are applying for the PTI. Miss Williams is gathering information from friends and relatives that would conclude. We already submitted the application with the state, and we just need a few more documents, and we probably have it in by the end of the week to the state.
Okay. Well, your pretrial conference is June 13th with trial on June 25th. Let's hope we can get it wrapped up before then.
We should get it done this week, Judge. Okay.
All right, very good. Thank you for the update. You and your client are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. I apologize for being late.
It's all right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you all.